I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about just my mind keeps replaying, and I'm just at a point where my mind will not forget what happened at that job. Every single day I watch them make eye contact with other people. I will watch them make contact with other people. I will watch them signaling to other people. And I wouldn't say anything. Sometimes I feel like because I didn't say anything out of not acknowledging what these people were doing, that maybe they thought I was slow or something was wrong with me. But it was always me suppressing the feelings that I have inside of my body for what is going on when you taught to just take the abuse and put your head down and carry it. Parts of me all just want all of this stuff to go away. But most of myself just wants for the blame that was placed on me for the way that I lived my life and the way that I have tried so hard. I want for that blame to be placed back in the specific hands of the specific people that hurt me. I don't want innocent people to suffer because of me. And until now, I didn't even understand that life was anything more than what they make us believe it to be. You truly think someone just wants to sit and feel unloved or unheard from for a God that they have been taught about for years? People never understand and they never teach from both spectrums of the fucking view. And while people are steady stealing and taking from us, they fighting each other, but then they always come together and the blame always falls on black skinned people. It's not fair. It's not fair that we deserve to have love and live in the same spaces and same opportunities as other people. We deserve that. It's not fair that we are taught that we have to continue to trade off our good for other people's hand-me-downs so that we can have something better and never get it. It hurts that for so long I've been calling on somebody to save me, and the only thing that has happened is people come in and they use me, and then they leave me to feel like this is my fault. I was said to one time in one of the messages that I was a slut. I was a slut. That I needed. And it wasn't my fault, or it wasn't their fault that I had children or something like that. When in all actuality it is. Because nobody understands and sees the strain that these marriages put on me. That this word they put on me, they don't see the strain. And they don't see the hurt and the persecution that I have had to carry, because everybody want to turn around and say it's her fault, but nobody wants to acknowledge the pain that they put on me to get me to that point. And nobody wants to acknowledge the reason why I was not strong enough to carry it all on my own. I tried. And I asked for help, and the only thing I got was people picking on me. People picking on my children. People telling me that they were going to take my children away from me. People not being clear on what they saying, and then they look at you like you stupid because they speak in a way that they understand, but you never understand. There's never an in between, and right now they want to get rid of it. You either have to be a child or an adult, and that's stupid. It's stupid because it's a bunch of us stuck in the fucking middle, because these are the only two options: to be a child or to be an adult. And so now that's the reason why you have children being adults and you have adults acting like children, because there is no middle. Then they sit and they tell us that we should have did this, we should have did that, and they sacrifice us, and they get mad when we don't want to die. They get mad when we do not want to die. For everybody that has sat and made all the mistakes, or their families made the mistakes and they did it, and they feel like they want to take vengeance for us, over us, when we are the people. We just was here just like they were, and we were surprised to assist system just like they were. I see the people looking at each other, signaling each other back and forth on the line. I hear B telling me about Devin Failer, Laura Messner doing something to get me fired because I didn't belong there. I feel the feeling of me not being able to be me not being able to feel comfortable with the leadership because I knew that they were not being honest. And I have so many things going on in my head right now. I have people attacking me and attack my son. I had people around me making comments about being in hell, going through hell, making slight remarks and comments about the life I've had to live because everything around me basically failed me. How we're all supposed to be treated equally, but nobody is treating me equally. They're not treating me the same way they want other people to be treated. How they allow certain people to be operated in, operating a certain way than they do other people. How they want to really find a reason so bad. They want to find a reason so bad to take us down. But the truth of the matter is that they will not admit to the fact that they spent their time trying. They spent their time trying to set me up. And they were ready and prepared. I seen them. I listened to Devin Failer say specifically, she said something about an African healer, something about she should have been here by now. They should have been here by now. And I was talking and I was listening because they were looking around and they were looking around, asking questions, talking to people. And then they got to talking to me because I was talking, I was into my stuff. And these people was messing with me and talking about me so bad. Devin Fowler, I can remember looking in her eyes and seeing the anger and the disgust she had for me. I seen it. People don't understand that they come up with their own conclusion as to what's going on. But in truth, I just did not want to open up my heart to be open to people that was not going to accept me time and time again. I have no agenda against these people. I had an agenda to build my own life that they did not want me to have because they said that I was not in order because I had children and I didn't have a man, that was not it, and that I was supposed to go through hell. I have been in hell for 35 years trying to rebuild my life, and every time I get up I get knocked back down, and people don't understand that some of them should have never made it out of hell. And they did. Some of them should have never made it out. And because they had white skin, they did. And they took away all our hope and our faith so that we would want to look like them and want to be like them. And now they are advertising all the things that they can do with our spirits and our lives. And it's messed up because I understand the order. In order for them to live, in order for them to be, I understand the order. I do. I understand that we all have to live, and we all need each other to live. I understand that. And anybody that don't believe that don't believe in science. Everybody knows that what you do to one set, you have to do to the other one. Once the two come together, you have to continue to keep coming together. But certain people know that and don't want to say anything. And then certain people want to keep other people in the dark to continue to keep needing them more than what they actually do. To know that they have not paid us the money, the share that we were supposed to for a long time because of their stipulations, that we did not have what we were supposed to have and we never got it. They keep saying I took somebody's son, but they want to cover up the true deep facts of the situation. It's that one person got married and it was a twin birthright. A birthright that two people shared. One person got married and the other person got stuck in the half of that birthright. I got stuck and I was never able to get married. And then I had to continue to keeping up with these kids that they wanted me to have in order for people to be okay and people to stay alive. They're not out here telling people that stuff. When one person get married, but there's a two-person birthright, the other person, there's a lien on their, because of the commitment that they made, there's a lien on their womb. So the other person that's not married has to have the children, has to have the people. And if you don't, then all the people in your family start dying in order to keep up with the Joneses of this business that they are running on us called life. They were threatening to kidnap my son. And I didn't understand why, because I just wanted love. They put me through all of this stuff here, all because they were picking on me. They were deliberately picking on me. Deliberately picking on me. Deliberately. I did not do this stuff to these people. I didn't.
The computer fell on my head.
They know that whatever is done on one side is done on the other side. They took my good communication and they tainted it on the other side, and they tried to use that against my son. They fixed this to be like this. And they made it so that I had to be like them. They got too comfortable in the minds of me dreaming. They punished me for dreaming. They punished me for having goals and wants and needs. They punished me. They made fun of me. They called me names. He left me with nothing and nobody. They took everything away from my children. It caused my life to be like this.
That's stupid. Bro, that's the most stupidest person I've ever
Deliberately tearing up my stuff. Deliberately. And they won't take responsibility for it.
Bruh.
Now, when I was younger, I used to have this urge to have children. I used to have an urge to have children like it was a birthing pain. Like it was like I was giving birth to a desire that was so strong. It's like it was so strong. And it was an urge that was so strong that it was like it felt like it took everything in you to fight it. Everybody walk around mad at me and trying to hurt me. But the truth is that I didn't deserve what they did to me. I didn't. And they tried to make it like everything. And it's so funny because everything that's happening, everything that I have been accused of, I've been watching and I've been noticing. That everything that they spiritually accused me of is happening after they accused me. Everything has been off cue. Every single thing has been off. out of balance. Oh, you. And they know that if they get rid of me, that they will not live to survive. Me or my family. My physical family and my extended family. If they touch us or harm us, that they will not survive. That's the reason why when the people at Whirlpool tried to, I cannot believe, I just feel like I sit and I look at Curtis and I'm just like, you know what you did.
No, you shouldn't have asked that. You should have said,
I had children fathers that put their hands on my son, and throughout the years I found a way to truly forgive about that. But I literally looked at him knowing that he was a member, like he was a piece of authority, knowing that he was just continuously, he allowed it to hurt. He allowed for me to be treated lower than other people because they know that they could. They know that they could.
oh, no. See,
They want to take certain little things and they want to omit information. That everything is similar. Everything that I was going through, I went to the manager and I told him about what was going on, and I told him that I was in distress and I needed help. And it's funny because now my son has a situation where he supposedly violated someone. He's supposed to be the violator, which is the job. The people that was my job, he's supposed to be the violator now. And the job becomes me and my son. And now the job has violated us. And the job didn't want anything back from, or we didn't want anything from the job. I was scared because they had threatened me. They told me I couldn't take any money. They told me that I couldn't take anything from anybody, while they were literally living off of my name, getting all this money, all these blessings, everything I was asking God for. And then it was revealed to me why they were getting this stuff and the reason why there's an audit on this earth right now. There's an audit on this earth right now because of what these people have been doing. And they are hiding me. They forced me and my son to stay here and they are hiding me. These were the people from Whirlpool. And it doesn't matter because it happens everywhere, because this is a system that they are using and that they are abusing against me and my children, that they kept us without me, without being able to have someone. They kept me in that place. They knew exactly how to exploit us and exploit our system, how to break up our wealth, how to make it so that our family wealth line was broken. And now that it's turned and now that they're starting to pay, they're afraid because they have taken the fruit from it like they weren't supposed to. The only reason why God was giving them that stuff is because they were receiving that stuff is because they thought it was me. And I have been sitting here broke and desolate for years trying to provide for the same children that I had to have through this system. Then they urged the stuff on you. I knew something was going on when I was a child. And it was like when you have these urges that are so strong and you cannot fight them. They're more so addictions. They're addictions. They're the same addictions that people have when they're dealing with the drugs and they have so much sympathy. But when you are doing the same thing by the system, you're fighting the same thing you are doing by in the system. They're using it against you. This system was not created for people to get in pockets and abuse what they can. People can't even be out here having children. They can't even be out here having children. Every time I was having these kids, I felt this strong urge like, you need to get out there and meet people. And whenever I would, they would take advantage and want to sleep with you and not want to make no commitments or anything to you, telling women that they have to try try them before they buy. Like, they weren't waiting, they were just having sex out here and using women for their sex and their power. They listen, the spirits know what's going on. Even if the person in the body don't know, the spirits know what's going on. And they out here using people for these specific things. They recruit people to do this stuff. They know that if they mix and they mingle in the bloodline, that's a violation because they don't want to have to split the baby. This is false imprisonment, and they know that they got caught. They wanted so hard to believe that I was doing something wrong with my child or my children, but the truth of the matter is that these men be sleeping. I know that white men have a system. I know that they know about this stuff. I know they sleep with black women for that one particular thing, their birthright, so that they can be able to get married because they can't get married with it. They getting so much wealth and so much money for not taking care of their children. They know that, and they have a system. They have an entire system because they were trying to teach me how to do it. Give up my children and God to give you wealth. They tried to teach my children how to do it. And if they ain't doing right on their end, we not gonna get much of nothing. If you take on someone's spiritual identity and you're not married, you don't even lock them. They're not even sealed into the deal. So they marry you to your child, and then all of a sudden your whole line start having birth defects and sickness enter into your family bloodline because of these holes and these things that are in your with this religious system that they want to be able to sell you protection that you already have. They don't know that. They want to take advantage of it. They want to take what you got, and then they be down for a long time. And they know that they are going to be down. They know it. They know that. They know that I have waken up and realized that what they have done is wrong. And instead of coming to me and making it right, they want to hide. They are hiding. I am not hiding. I am not hiding. I am sitting here and dealing with the mess that I was dealt behind this system that was handed to me. I didn't know nothing about it until last year. I didn't know nothing about it. So when the same people that was just treating you like shit turn around and they're supposed to be treating you better and you're a part of their team now, are you fucking serious? They want you to be a part of their damn team so that they don't have to face the consequences of all the money and the blessings that they received because of me. That's why there's an audit. There's an audit on the earth because y'all got people and y'all can say what you want that people out here can control themselves, but truly ain't no real damn child out here thinking about no having and making no babies at no early fucking ages and not being able to take care of them. That ain't no dream of no damn child. That's the world system on that child. That's an addiction. That's a systemic addiction. And then they tax us, they violate us, and they tax us for not being able to be strong through a systemic fucking addiction. I don't want your fucking protection. We should all have protection. Every single fucking living being should have protection. And we should be able to thrive however the fuck we want. It's a fucking shame that there should even have to be a system like this. Because it was being exploited. The fuck is y'all problem? What the fuck is y'all problem? That y'all would take the time to take something that was meant to be so fucking beautiful. That you would take a source, a force, and make it as evil as it is. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is truly wrong with y'all? Something is fucking wrong with y'all. That y'all took a fucking force that was meant to be beautiful for life and turn it into something so fucking ugly. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? How the fuck do you take something so beautiful and just turn that shit upside down? How the fuck do you take the force of life and make it into a business? How the fuck do you monetize life? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? How do you fucking monetize the essentials of fucking life that you created? How do you fucking keep people away from medication that they should have for a system that you fucking created to keep them sick? You fucking people, y'all, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? How do you not fucking stand in your own goddamn shoes and think about what the fuck you've done? Every day I have to sit and stand in the fucking system that you created for me and my body. But every single fucking time I have to sit and think about the fucking system that y'all created for y'all damn selves and y'all running from. Y'all waited for life to get to this point for so damn long. You wanted this. You wanted it. You don't have to steal nothing from you. You sitting up here stealing. I didn't steal nothing from nobody. The only thing I wanted to do was love someone. That's it. I just wanted to love someone.
I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm chatting with her. I'm chatting with her friend.
And then they send me something, some old non-communicative ass bullshit that you expect for someone to just succumb to. Like, I'm not stupid. And I've sat back and literally studied y'all and y'all existence just like you studied mine. And the reason why they pick on quiet people is because they know this. They know that you know something. I used to sit and watch Devin Fowler talking so much and just acting so fidgety and singing and moving and it dawned on me. They say that this person is doing this stuff to keep from experiencing what the fuck they're going through on the inside. Because they know when that clock is ticking for them and they don't want to die. So they sitting up here, they trying to block out of their mind the bad stuff, the things that's being said. They're blocking it out because they know what they've done. They know what they have done. They know what they did to me. And everybody want to just moved together. Y'all got my own family neglecting me and treating y'all like y'all better than somebody else because y'all know what y'all have done to me. Y'all using people to get in and to get over. But the truth of the matter is that it don't last forever. It does not last forever. You're not going to be able to have forever in it. They picked on me and they called me names. They did that. Those people hurt me because they knew about this stuff. They knew about it. Devin Fowler knew about it. She knew about it. And I watched her signaling back and forth with someone else. I watched her. They knew about it. And they didn't even realize the hell that they just bought into. Now they locked in forever. Because you wanted to hurt somebody so bad. Because you thought that it was going to be perfect. But now it's not. It's not. You're not going to be able to use. You're going to have to stand every single person that took their part in the situation. They're going to have to stand for what they did. Just like I have. They're going to have to stand for what they did. Now you're trying to use me to get off when you know that in the end, they are going to have to pay for what they took. The things and the ways that they truly hurt me. And they know that if I die, if my children die, if my family die, if Candace die, if Candace's children die, if Candace's family die, that it's going to be a problem for them. They know this now. They know it. Sitting here minding my business, not doing nothing, and it's really messed up that you just dream about having what you see everybody else have, and it's just such a problem. Then they try to control my happiness. They allow them to have or date or be with whoever they want to be with, but they want to come and control my happiness. They want to keep talking about all this work that I have to do, but the truth of the matter is ain't no use in building up any work if they're just going to tear it right back down. Ain't no use in building nothing up if they're just going to tear it right back down. That the game teaches them how to protect themselves, but it never taught me how to protect myself, and everybody around me got protection. Everybody around me gets love, except for me. I'm the one that's standing out here with absolutely fucking nothing, trying to rebuild my life, trying to have back what I should have had. I don't have nothing now. Besides children that I can barely provide for because they took everything from me. They pick on you and then they really want what's yours, and that's really messed up. It really is. That they know better. And we find out when it's too late. Or that they think I wouldn't realize now that, dang, everybody going through the same situation. And they want you to wallow in that. They want you to wallow that you're going through in the same situation. Ooh, change is going to come and change is coming. But you're the reason why. They were waiting for this time that we were all ready to give over everything that we had so that they can flaunt it to bring in more followers for Christ so that they could be the change. They sat around for years and years and years and years and years not doing shit until they can get this big account. And so now they're going to go and do right. Now that they've taken over an account that is big enough and that will bring change to their lives that they could make money off of. And now we're stuck with the fact that they haven't done shit with themselves. And we gotta fix it and make it a better place and make everything fucking good. We tired of doing that shit. We're tired of sitting and accepting having to fix what the fuck the messes that everybody else has had made. We're tired of messing with that shit. And they get away with it. Look, they done already sat here and held me up for almost over a year. Not even to mention that I was on the job sick and having issues. And they picked on me and they talked about me and they messed all over me. And management act like they didn't see anything at all. They knew the system. They knew it. And I'm walking around here thinking, it's unbelievable the things that they can get away with. And they knew the system and they did what they did with it. Now they preyed on me. They preyed on me, they took advantage of me, and now they got what it is that they got. Now they're not happy. Yeah, because nobody took the time to account that I have had to live a pretty hard fucking life. Nobody asked about that. Nobody asked for the pain that we had built up inside of us for a whole long ass time. Nobody asked about that shit. They was only concerned with getting money and getting something that would sustain their fucking life and take away ours. Nobody asked about that shit. These people are sick. I didn't choose this. I was forced into this. I was forced into this arrangement because I have paid attention and seen how people have treated me my entire life, and nobody wanted to love me. And it just really pushed me into a place where I just had to accept me being here with my children by myself. And these people not accepting that. I deserve better. How you gonna steal my better? How you gonna steal my better? How you gonna force me to experience all this hurt and pain that I've experienced? How you gonna steal my better? Did nobody necessarily care? I was very direct with these people. I was direct. They kept us in to be blind. I never forget the day. These people are so horrible. I never forget the day I went to the doctor at an early age, at a young age for my vision. And you want to know what the doctor said is that that I needed to wear glasses. They continue to keep speaking this stuff into our spirit, continue to keep speaking this hatred and putting this stuff in front of our face and saying these things that will speak horrible things into our future. But they hate it when it affects them. When it only affects us, fine. But when it affects them, then that's when they're upset. That's when a change have to happen. When y'all should have been out here making changes a long damn time ago. We should have been able to. We live in the United States, right? We should have been able to have some type of damn justice. We should have been able to have some type of fucking prosperity. We should have been able to have something. Everybody, not just a certain kind of people. That shit is stupid. You taking stuff away from people that actually deserve some shit and giving it to people that ain't did shit in their life. For a business y'all want to keep going. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What is truly fucking wrong with y'all? That you felt enough anger and hatred to come back to make somebody go through this shit all over again and know that regardless if you say something bad or not, it's not going to change the prognosis of what is happening, because before I'd even said this stuff, this shit was going on in the world. Before I said anything bad, I had already experienced it earlier in my life. And everybody want to be able to turn around and point their finger in a direction. Everybody want to sit around and be able to point their finger in a direction. But everybody not sitting and thinking about the true reality of this life. That ain't nobody perfect. Everybody know what they doing, and they will sit and praying. That makes nobody innocent. That makes nobody innocent. They sat and they prayed on me. And they talked about making a debt or fixing something. You trying to take something that belonged to somebody else and acting like I took it from you. No, y'all knew what y'all were doing. Y'all knew what y'all was doing, and y'all want me to feel sad and bad. And the truth of the matter is I feel sad for the people that didn't have nothing to do with this situation. That y'all dragged a whole bunch of people into a situation. Now y'all scared, and now they gotta cover this stuff up. Now the court is out here trying to use me in the court, the Sandusky court, the Sandusky, Ohio court out here, juvenile court, is out here trying to coerce me to cooperate with them. These people know better. Now y'all done did something and y'all really didn't expect it to be this big. And now a whole bunch of people is going to have to suffer. They suffering. They suffering because y'all caused this. Y'all did. Y'all caused it. Then y'all wanted to try to make it seem like it was something that I was doing. No, y'all caused this. Back when my mama and my daddy got together and he was mixed, and y'all sat up there and y'all abandoned his mother. Y'all caused that. And it took me till now to really sit when all this stuff is being revealed to me. All the stuff that y'all did, this life that y'all set me in to try to make me feel bad right now. Y'all set me in this stuff. Y'all set me here. Y'all set this here. I done had to sit and pour out everything that I had. Candace. This is Candace. And nobody else. Nobody else should get the credit for what Candace Van Lowe sat here and confessed now. Nobody is going to get the credit for the work that I have put in for my life. Nobody. Because I worked hard enough and I did all the work. They keep saying that it's work that needs to be done. I did the work that y'all made me do. The work I never even signed up for. They should make it that no person should ever have to stand and account for what anybody else has done. No one should ever have to share a life with anybody else and have to wait for something good or something bad to come. Nobody. I shouldn't have to start all over again and continue to keep starting my life all over again, and other people continue to keep mooching off of me while I'm living my life and trying to come up and be better with my life. Nobody should have to stand and account for what other people did and have to keep starting their life over and over and over again so that somebody else can get ahead and have better. I should be able to have whatever I want off rip. I should not have to wait in line for somebody else. We've been waiting for over 35 fucking years. I have. My mother longer than that. My father longer than that. My granny longer than that. My granddaddy longer than that. Our ancestors longer than fucking that. We've been waiting on a long goddamn time. I'm not talking about the people that's using us for our spirit to get the things that they want and need. I'm talking about us. They know that the spirit that they had didn't belong to them in the first place.